everyone, this is Recty John here. This is my first video of hopefully a will and upcoming series, and this video is my new double large reptile terrarium from URS that I bought about 2 weeks ago, and I'd just like to show everyone here before I get my my reptiles in here. So this is a double large URS terrarium or tank, whatever you want to call it. This is in my room. So this is a 4-foot enclosure, perfect for what I need. This is the inside of my tank. Obviously I've got my heat bulb and my UVB bulb, water and food dish, and just a couple of items that I've made. This tank is for my 2 bearded dragons that I'm hopefully getting in the next couple of weeks. This might be a bit big for babies, but I don't want to be spending money on a smaller tank and then when they're getting too big for it, buy a new one. So I just bought the adult one that they need for their adults whole life, actually. And yeah, this is it. The substrate I have for them is just paper towels, as you should have if you're getting baby bearded dragons, and probably even adult bearded dragons. Until they're about a year and a bit old, you should probably have some type of like no gritty substances in there, as it could lead to impaction, which could therefore kill your pet bearded dragon. As babies, they obviously you put crickets in their cage and let them run around, and if there's sand in there, they'll get some sand in their mouth, as that's normal. But if they get a bit too much of that, it could clog up their organs, and it could lead to death, and not what you want. And so this has a hinge, well, a glass sliding door, which is very useful. It's got both sides, you can move it both sides. It has got a top axis openage with hinges, lock, unlock. This is extremely useful if you're getting to either an animal that will jump out or do something. I have a UVB bulb in there. I got this whole thing as a package, but I need to add on a couple of things. Like I bought this cage about 2 weeks ago, and it came with obviously the enclosure, the heat bulb. It came in this, but this was kind of blocking the heat a little. This was actually a lot, actually. This was making the heat not as hot for the bulb. I've got a UVB bulb, a thermostat, my heat bulb, and that's about it, really. What I've added on is my thermostat, double thermostat, one on the hot end and one on the cool end. Tells me each temperature. I have a 100-watt bulb in there at the moment, but that's still not hot enough for bearded dragons. I need about a 34-degree heat gradient, which can be a bit annoying because I left this on for about a day with 100 watts, and it was extremely hot. But as you can see, this cage has extremely well ventilated from the bottom and on the top where the lights are, so no problems with humidity and overheating your tank. I'm hoping to get my bearded dragons in about 2 to 3 weeks, as I'm coming over now the school holidays have just begun. This is Thursday, took a day off school, and yeah, this is it. I've done a bit of electrical work, but nothing too major. I fitted this bulb on. It looks a bit dodgy at the moment, but it works perfectly. This is my enclosure with everything on. There you go. It gives off, I have an infrared, 100-watt infrared bulb. The thing I like about these is that it gives off a nice red glow to it, and it doesn't take up the whole enclosure, as you can see. And a great bulb. You've got your UVB, which definitely should be changed every 6 months, as bearded dragons definitely need UVB bulb, which is a type of sun ray which they obviously don't get in your house unless they're close to a window, which they're, but I didn't want it up there as I have it on the floor, and it wouldn't made any difference. I have a microclimate thermostat, which is great. You can see the temperatures, put it up to 35. They need about 33-degree heat temperature, so it goes up to there perfectly. I've just got a bit of a mess here, have to sort that out. The things I'm using for my bearded dragons as supplements is Reptical. Reptical is a calcium supplement that bearded dragons definitely need, as they don't get a lot of calcium in the normal food they eat. I've found bearded dragon, as their babies, they need about 80% live food, 80 to 90% live food, and about 10 to 20% vegetables, but they can go 100% most of the time with just live food until they're about 6 or 7 months, I'd say, around about that. I've just done my research a bit, took a bit of time to convince my parents, but I've just got I think it's Enclosure water dishes. Yep, Enclosure water dishes. Great place. I'm in Australia. If anyone wanted to know, asking me, I'm not in America like every other person is. And why isn't that closing? There you go. And yep, this is pretty much my enclosure. So Reptical is 100% needed. Well, a calcium is 100% needed with babies and adults of bearded dragons, as they need that. I found that the insects at pet shops are extremely pricey where I live, and it's much better, I found, to buy them online, because obviously it's like $5 for like 50, which is a rip-off, and you can buy like 250 small crickets for $11, so it's quite a big difference. I'm looking to get 2 bearded dragons. If I can, I might get another, but no, I'm definitely getting 2. I'm hopefully getting 2 males. A lot of people said, a lot of pet shops said that they'll fight, but they'll fight because obviously they're 2 boys and they're mating season, they're looking for the ladies, and we'll fight a bit. But I found with all my other animals, I've got every other animal under the sun. I had rats, they said that about fish, they said that about all types of animals that I've had. And my 2 rat males bought them as babies, and they love each other. Sadly, one of my rats died last week. A bit sad about that, but I'm looking after my other one quite nicely, and he's loving it. But a bit sad that his friend's gone. So, this is Repti here, and this is my new YouTube videos that I've started. This is just a care sheet that I got from, as you can see, Pet Superstore. This is just all information about bearded dragons that a pet shop gave to me. As everyone can see, the blue tongue and bearded dragon care sheet. If you just want to pause the video and slowly go through that. That's really all the information you really would like to know or need to know about if you'd either like to have a bearded dragon or a blue-tongue lizard. This enclosure is okay for bearded dragons, any lizard, any good quite a big lizard. You could maybe use it for a snake. I wanted to get a snake, but my mum was too freaked out about that, so convinced her to get a bearded dragon, as A lot of people have bearded dragons and they're a wonderful pet. A lot of people say they're creeped out by them, but I'm not. If you can see at my house, God, I've got every other animal. And so this is Repty John for my first video, and hope you guys enjoy. Like, favorite, subscribe, and thanks for watching.